Imagine sitting in a room full of FBI agents. They're hunting a traitor, a ghost, the most dangerous spy in American history, and you're the one they're looking for. This is the true story of Robert Hanssen, the man who investigated his own crimes and got away with it for 22 years. Washington, D.C., 1979. Robert Hanssen walks into FBI headquarters like he does every morning. Grey suit, quiet demeanour, the kind of guy you'd never notice in a crowded room. He's not flashy, not charismatic, not memorable. And that's exactly what makes him perfect. Hanssen works in counterintelligence, the division responsible for catching spies. He has access to some of the most classified secrets in the United States government. Names of undercover agents, active operations behind enemy lines, methods used to intercept Soviet communications. He knows everything, and he's about to sell it all. But here's the twist. Hanssen doesn't do it for ideology. He's not a communist. He doesn't believe in the Soviet cause. He does it for money, for power, for the thrill of outsmarting everyone around him. And for over 2 decades, no one suspects a thing. By day, Robert Hanssen is the FBI's go-to guy for Russian intelligence. He analyzes Soviet tactics. He advises on mole hunting operations. He sits in classified briefings about national security threats. By night, he's betraying everything he swore to protect. His method? Dead drops. A dead drop is a spy technique where information is left in a hidden location, usually a public park or wooded area, to be picked up later by a handler. No direct contact, no phone calls, no risk of being caught face to face. Hanssen's drops were almost comically simple. Black garbage bags filled with classified documents left under bridges or taped beneath park benches. In return, cash, diamonds, over $1.4 million. But the real damage wasn't financial, it was human. Hanssen exposed American double agents working inside the Soviet Union. Some were arrested, some were tortured, several were executed. He revealed a secret FBI tunnel dug beneath the Soviet embassy in Washington. Years of surveillance work gone in an instant. He compromised entire intelligence programs so thoroughly that they had to be shut down and rebuilt from scratch. And through it all, he kept showing up to work, smiling politely, filing reports, attending meetings about the very mole he was. By the mid-1990s, the FBI knew they had a problem. American intelligence was bleeding secrets, operations were failing, agents were dying. Someone on the inside was leaking. But who? The FBI launched an internal investigation. They called it the Mole Hunt. Teams of agents pored over files, analysed patterns, interviewed personnel. And Robert Hanssen? He was right there with them. He attended the meetings. He reviewed the evidence. He offered theories on who the traitor might be. He was investigating himself. At one point, agents found evidence pointing to a specific desk in the counterintelligence division. They narrowed it down to a handful of suspects. Hanssen wasn't on the list. Why? Because he was too boring, too forgettable, too normal. In the world of espionage, the loudest person in the room is always the first suspect. But the quiet guy in the corner, no one thinks twice about him. And that's exactly how Hanssen wanted it. February 18th, 2001, Foxstone Park, Virginia. It's a cold Sunday afternoon. Robert Hanssen parks his car near the woods, just like he's done dozens of times before. He walks to a footbridge, reaches underneath. leaves a black garbage bag filled with classified documents. But this time, something's different. The FBI is watching. They'd finally cracked the case, not through brilliance, but through luck. A Russian intelligence officer defected and handed over a file. Inside, proof that the mole was Hanssen. Agents move in. No chase, no gunfight, no dramatic confrontation, just a quiet arrest. Hanssen doesn't resist. He doesn't try to run. He simply looks at the agents and says, "What took you so long?" In 2002, Robert Hanssen pleaded guilty to 15 counts of espionage. He was sentenced to 15 consecutive life terms in a federal supermax prison. No possibility of parole, no chance of escape. He died in his cell in 2023 at the age of 79. The story of Robert Hanssen isn't just about espionage. It's about how easily we can be fooled. The most dangerous enemies aren't always the ones we see coming. Sometimes they're sitting right next to us, quiet, unremarkable, hiding in plain sight. Here's the thing that still haunts the FBI to this day. For years, Hanssen sat in meetings where agents discussed the mole destroying American intelligence. He listened to theories, he reviewed evidence, he pretended to help. And the entire time, he knew the truth, because he was the one they were hunting. So the next time you think you know someone, ask yourself, do you really? Thanks for watching. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and subscribe for more true stories that will keep you up at night. And drop a comment below. What's the most unsettling true crime case you've ever heard? See you in the next one.